What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy GlitcherBro23 here. Hey man, happy Thanksgiving. We got another Immortal Technique reaction, and then we're going to be taking a little break, but Immortal Technique reactions will probably be starting back up, like, either probably by the beginning of next week, honestly. And like I said, I don't consider this a grind reaction because they're not so in line with each other, but there are chunks of Immortal Technique reactions all at one time. You know, so there are these 4. I think we got like maybe another 4 in a few days. Who knows? But we got Leaving the Past once again from the Revolutionary Volume 2 mixtape album, whatever you want to call it. Just hearing the track already though, this could be either two things. Immortal addressing maybe past history with you know, slavery and stuff like that. I'm just guessing based off the type of themes he's been discussing in these last few tracks. Or this could be a similar track, kind of like You Never Know. You know, he's trying to like get over that grieving process maybe in that track. Or another very personal experience that he had that kind of left him heartbroken. You know what I mean? It could be either or it could just be something completely left-sided. But if you guys are excited and want to see more Immortal Technique in the future, y'all know what to do by this point, man. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it by the end of the video. Discord link will be down below in the description. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Leaving the Past, Immortal Technique. Very interesting slow guitar. That was smooth. That was smooth right there. I like how the snares
They told me I
like
would
popping.
never make it, I would never achieve it. Reality is nourishment, but people don't believe it. I guess it's hard to stomach the truth like a bulimic. It's a dirty game and nobody is willing to clean it. But this is for the paraplegic, people dreaming and running. Ladies married to men who don't please them dream.
Hold up. We gotta go back to that. We gotta go back a little bit already.
Nourishment, but people don't believe it. I guess it's hard to stomach the truth like a bulimic. It's a dirty game and nobody is willing to.
It's hard to stomach the truth like a bulimic. I don't know what that word is right there, but he's saying this. I can tell this is a bar, a punchline right here. I can tell this is a punchline. Don't necessarily know what it means. And I'm not going to try to break it down, but I can, just the way he's saying it, I know that's a bar.
Reality is nourishment, but people don't believe it. I guess it's hard to stomach the truth like a bulimic. It's a dirty game and nobody is willing to clean it. But this is for the paraplegic, people dreaming and running. Ladies married to men who don't please them, dreaming of coming. Verbally murderous like David Berkowitz when I'm gunning. Some cowards on the internet didn't think I would sell. Scared to talk shit in person cause they stuck in a shell and couldn't understand the pain of being stuck in a cell. Hell is not a place you go if you're not a Christian. It's the failure of your life's greatest ambition. It's a bad decision to blindly follow.
Hell is not a place you go if you're a Christian. It's basically a place you go when you feel like you've failed in life, basically. Very interesting take, honestly, and that's honestly such a true feeling. You know, like, we never, as people, like, we never just want to fail in life, failure or something, and all of us in our own ways don't ever want to. Nobody ever wants to fail at anything in life, you know. And sometimes we take out our frustration, like a failing in life. We just kind of sometimes maybe don't want to be living anymore. And sometimes I know I've never felt that way. I've been upset and I've definitely taken anger out when I failed. I've shut down when I failed in life. But I mean, some other people just feel different ways when they fail. You know what I mean? So, very, very bold statement. I actually like that line.
The place you go if you're not a Christian. It's the failure of your life's greatest ambition. It's a bad decision to blindly follow any religion. I don't see the difference in between the wrong and the wrong. Soldiers emptying the clips at little kids and their moms are just like a desperate motherfucker strapped to a bomb. Humanity's gone, smoked up in a gravity bong by a Democrat, Republican, Cheech and Chong. Immortal Technique, you never heard me preaching a song. I'm not controversial, I'm just speaking the facts. Put your hands in the air like you got the heat to your back. And shake your body like a baby born addicted to crack. And since life's a gamble like the craps tables at Vegas, I freestyle my destiny, it's not written in pages.
Ooh. off-putting that it makes you feel on edge listening to it, you know? I actually really like the fact that we haven't, besides the previous track, got a chorus from Technique yet. I believe this is actually the 5th track. On the 5 tracks I've reacted from this album, mixtape, there's only been 2 choruses. Immortal had one on the previous track, and then the feature on You Never Know just sang the chorus on that track, and she had such a beautiful voice, absolutely killed it, man. That You Never Know track is such a masterpiece, it really is. I just love how off the trumpet sounds right here with the strings. The voice crack of the trumpet.
I hate it when they tell us how far we came to be, as if our people's history started with slavery. Painfully I discovered the shit they kept a secret. This is the exodus, like the black Jews out of Egypt. I keep it reality based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face.
I keep it reality based with the music I make. Basically saying however real life is, he's gonna rap about it. He's gonna rap about how the real world works, how the real world is actually like. He's not gonna rap about a fantasy world that he wishes where everything is perfect, where he is one of the richest rappers alive, you know, where everything is successful and everybody can live happily, you know. He's gonna rap about reality as is, you know what I mean?
Exodus, like the black Jews out of Egypt. I keep it reality based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with, like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here before.
Flight 800? The missile that shot down Flight 800. What is he referring to? What is he referring to with that?
Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with, like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here.
Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. The only thing I can think of, and I don't think this at all makes sense, is Pearl Harbor. I don't think that would make sense at all. But that's the first thing I think of when I hear Navy missile.
I'm like the Africans who came here before Columbus, and from the 1500s until after the model. I watched Latin America get raped in the sorrow. You see, the Spaniards never left después de Colón, and if you don't believe me, you can click on Univision. I never seen so much racism in all of my life. Every program and newscast, all of them white. It's like apartheid with 10% ruling the rest. That type of stress will make me put the fucking tool to your chest. Step in my way, nigga, I wouldn't wanna be ya. I burn slow like pissing drunk with gonorrhea. I'll do a free show in North Korea, burning the flag, while J. Edgar Hoover politicians dress up in drag, trying to confuse you, making it hard to follow this. Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill, selling your soul to the eye on the back of the...
You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill. Dude, how do you... What the fuck? How do you think of this stuff? Like, how do you honestly process all this stuff? Like, every single line is complemented by what was before it and after it. Like, dude, what? Oh my, dude. Immortal Technique is literally killing it with these birth control lines. What was the other one that we just heard the other day? What was that one? There was another like type of birth control line that he did earlier. It was yesterday as the time of recording this, but I can't remember what it was now. Somebody let me know. Y'all remember which line I was talking about? I freaked out when I heard it.
Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill, selling your soul to the eye on the back of the dollar bill. But that'll never be me, cause I'm leaving the past like an abused wife with the kids, leaving your ass like a drug addict, clean and sober, leaving the stash. Unbreakable technique, leaving a plane crash. I'm out with the black box and I refuse to return. I spit reality instead of what you usually learn, and I refuse to be concerned with condescending advice, cause I'm the only motherfucker that could change my life.
So I'll talk real quick just so I can get my thoughts off my mind before I lose concentration. Basically, he was talking about one of the main things I got from that. He was talking about how as humans we've kind of been taught wrong about past as is. So Immortal's here to inform us about what the reality and what the real truth about the past, present, and then possibly future will be like. You know what I mean? And schools really do be holding back the truth about what actually happened at these times, you know, and I think that's partially just due by I think that's partially has to do with the fact that history throughout the years is always being taught in different ways, and information is being passed down either incorrectly or differently through time, you know. So the truth of the history really does get lost as you grow older. History does start getting taught incorrectly or falsely taught, you know what I mean? So and also it just depends on schools exactly too, because some schools are more in depth and more truthful than other schools. I feel like my school with history isn't really the best, you know, and maybe that's why I've never really cared about history. I hate to say it, never cared about history too much, because no matter what mistakes we made back then, we're still making the same ones in today's world. You know what I mean? And then people are like, you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. No one has. No one has. We have more problems, I think, in today's world than we did back then. And back then was terrible, but it's not looking too different in today's world. That's just personally me. And I can respect Immortal because he is trying to give his audience, whether they care or don't care, the truth about what he wants to talk about. You know what I mean? So respect to you, Immortal. Respect to you, man. We finna just see. I think this is just nothing but instrumental, and if that's the case, then we'll just end it off.
Some people think I won't make it, but I know that I will escape the emptiness, cause that shit is slow and it kills. The flow and the skill, I made y'all believe it at last. You can make the future, but it starts with leaving the past.
Bro, oh my god. You could change the future, but it starts with leaving your past. Ain't that the fucking truth? We can't let things hang over our heads from the past, man. We're humans. You live, you learn. You know what I mean? And the most important part is just to learn from it. And like I said, it's very difficult to. It's difficult for a lot of people to learn from the past, but I mean, there are some people who do know what to do if they encounter the same mistake that they made in the past. They know how to fix it. They know what to do correctly this time. You know what I mean? So honestly, another great track from Immortal Technique. I think when we come back to the Immortal Technique reactions next week, that we'll actually be back on this album again. So But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, y'all know what to do by this point, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share with this one more people. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Thanksgiving, man. If you guys want to join the Discord, link will be down below in the description. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys next time.